He'll be starting us off in this game for 2K Sports. Swung on line to right center field. And he's on. First batter up. That could be a good sign offensively.
Base runners, base runners, base runners. That's what you want. Pick up a single right there. Now let's see if they can't get some big hits behind them.
Now we got a moment to look at how the Dodgers are going to shape up defensively. So, Steve, the thoughts on a fielder here?
The club has really come to rely on Matt Kemp in the outfield. He has great tools, covers a lot of ground, and has a very good arm.
And it's Randy Wynn in the box now. Kershaw with a windup. Fastball in there, 0-1.
Well, the San Francisco Giants team has struggled on the road in 2008, looking to try to turn things around here.
He bunts the ball. Kershaw. And there's the first out recorded in this one. The Giants used to be the big draw when they were on the road. Right now, that's not quite so true.
Not so true. They need some star power if they're going to draw when they're on the road.
Sandoval has a turn in the box. 1 on, 1 out. Swings and misses at the fastball, 0-1. Off-speed pitch is in there, and he falls behind, 0-2.
This is why changing speeds is so important for a pitcher. You get the hitter off balance, even more effective when it's down in the zone.
That's foul, back behind the plate. Fastball got him, 2 down.
Well, he had a swing at it. 2 strikes, ball up and away. A good pitch to at least put in play or foul off, but couldn't quite catch up to it.
And Benji Molina to bat. Runner on second and 2 outs. He swings on that 0-0 delivery, misses the fastball. Strike 1.
Well, contact hitters like him always seem to put the ball in play and challenge the defense. They're very difficult to pitch to, particularly in situations with runners in scoring position, because you know they can fight off the tough pitch.
Ground ball to short. And Furcal fields the ball. Throws to first in time. That's 3 down. So they pick up a hit but leave a man at second and fail to score. And now we'll move on to the bottom of the first. Top of the lineup coming up. And Randy Johnson gets ready to do the throwing. He'll start for San Francisco. Steve, let's try and go inside his mind. What's he thinking about against these Dodgers?
Well, if he can execute his pitches against this good lineup, he has the kind of stuff that can get the job done, but he's going to have to be on top of his game because they punish pitchers that make mistakes.
And Rafael Furcal up.
Strike 1.
And that's in there. Johnson ahead, 0-1.
Well, the Dodgers pitching is obviously very deep, the strength of their club. They have to find ways to manufacture runs to put more up on the board.
Pitch on the way. Swung on, grounded towards the hole. And Furcal set down. I'm talking about the Dodgers on their play, especially here at home, Steve. Solid defense, vital for them because they're not going to get a lot of runs.
Well, that's right. I mean, they just cannot afford to make mistakes, and they have to also be a little bit better situational hitters this year.
Joe Torre's lineup looks like this, courtesy of State Farm. Steve, how about anyone in that lineup you want to highlight?
Rafael Furcal has that tremendous game-impacting speed. If he can hit one in the corner, it's going to be a triple.
And it's Juan Pierre now. Nobody on base, one away. There's a bullet towards third. And Pierre is retired. 2 down.
When you play at third base, you have to expect the ball to get on you quickly, but I don't think anybody expects it to get on you that quickly.
We'll take a look here and see where the Giants are positionally around the diamond. So, Steve, any individual standout?
Well, you always expect solid defense from a Molina behind the plate. Benjamin Molina can sure get it done.
And we've got Kemp batting, hitting .303. He's the top 10 in stolen bases for the league. Base is empty and 2 down. Swung on, hit sharply to first. Ishikawa, and safe at first. A little tardy there on the coverage.
Now, he didn't get off the mound quickly enough and didn't get there in time, and these kinds of plays can come back to haunt you.
We'll see if they can capitalize on this. And it's Casey Blake in the box now. Definitely a significant part of the offensive strategy for Joe Torre. Pitch out. Nothing doing, though. The 1-0 pitch. Catcher can't control it. Spins, checks him at second. Trying to keep him close. He's back on the bag. Comes set, now the 2-0. Swings, hits this one. Going to be fielded by Wynn. And there's the third out. So they can't push any across here in this half of the inning. Still scoreless in L.A. And you're looking at Joe Torre. A wonderful year for the Dodgers in 08 with Manny being Manny, and really both he and Joe Torre giving Los Angeles a boost to take them into that postseason. It's going to be Lewis. He's going to get us started. Second inning. Lays off a called strike of the knees. 0-1.
Look at the movement on this pitch. This 12-6 curveball just falls right off the table. Nearly impossible to hit this pitch anyways.
And the 0-1 by Kershaw. Hit on the ground over to shortstop. And that'll retire Lewis. We've got Aaron Rowand in the box, hitting .250 in his 9th season. 1 out, bases empty. Takes a swing at that fastball, can't connect. 0-1.
Well, it looks like he's on it. He's got a read for it. His timing's right, but he just swings underneath it.
The pitch. Strike 2, Rowand. He'll have to be careful now of the K.
Boy, one of the big rivalries in the National League West, the San Francisco Giants and the Los Angeles Dodgers. You know, despite a tough season for the Giants last year, 9-9 against the Dodgers, they held their own.
And that's a base hit. Gets down in front of him. Talking about how they evened up this series last year, Steve, the home record here for the Dodgers, 5-4.
You know, the Dodgers need to be better, too. They were a better team than the Giants were in 08. They need to prevail in this matchup. They're the better roster.
And we've got Ishikawa batting. 1 down, runner at first. Swung, ground ball to short. And he'll try to make the play. And 2. They got both of them that time. No runs, 1 hit, and no one left on base. We go to the bottom of the 2nd. Middle of the lineup coming along. And it's James Loney in the box now. He'll start the home half of the second. Strike one, and Johnson gets him swinging.
Well, experience can go a long way, and clearly he's been on the mound for a long time and had great success, and he seems to still have all the makings of a quality pitcher.
And Loney watches that one go by. Count is even. And certainly with a veteran pitcher like this, Steve, you're also getting leadership, almost an extra coach.
Well, that's what's really helpful because the young guys feed off of a pitcher like this.
Good looking fastball. Called the ball, though, 2-1.
Just couldn't get the hitter to chase that fastball down and away.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he fooled him a bit there. Check swing, but it's a strike, 2-2. And that's a hit. Rowan to field. One away.
Good pitch right there. Got the hitter a little bit out on his front foot. Easy fly ball to center field.
And it's Russell Martin at the plate. One out, nobody on. Swung and a ground ball to third. Sandoval in time for the out. And it's Andre Ethier now. Base is empty with 2 outs. And that's in there. Johnson ahead, 0-1.
Now, Gary, looking back to last season, the Dodgers had a significant home field advantage, going 48-33.
This one popped towards the outfield. That'll be in shallow center. And Renteria is there to retire the side. And they're held in check here in this half inning. Second inning over. Move on to the third. And we're going to see friends in here. Only one batter gets walked more than he does in this lineup. Kershaw with a windup. Shot towards the hole. And Loney pulls it in. It's going to be Johnson now. One out, nobody on. Takes that first pitch low in the strike zone. Strike one.
Now that he's established the bottom of the strike zone, it gives him so many options. He can go to the breaking ball or climb the ladder with another fastball.
That's strike two, and Clayton Kershaw's in charge in this at bat right now.
Gary, he's just flailing up there way out in front of that one, swinging over the top of it. You've got to stay back and let that pitch come into the zone.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, second out in the inning.
You can't make it any easier than this.
That's as efficient as you can get. 3 pitches. See you later. And it's Edgar Renteria at the plate. He singled his last trip. 2 outs and nobody on. Here's Renteria's first look. That's at the knees for a called strike.
Velocity and location are absolutely critical. That pitch was exactly where he wanted to throw it.
Edgar Renteria not fooled by that one. He evens up his count.
Now got the hitter out in front, but he had the discipline to lay off the changeup out of the zone.
Good time to call for that changeup. 1-2. And Kershaw now with a 1-2 count. Edgar Renteria swinging through that one. Nothing on the cut. And nothing across here in this half of the inning. We'll head now to the home half of the third inning. And DeWitt's batting. He's our first batter, home half of the third inning. Swing and a liner to right center. That one gets through for a base hit.
Well, he's pitching a heck of a ball game, just giving up his first hit here in the third inning. Now the offense is going to see if they can try to get something going.
It's Kershaw at the plate. What do you think, Steve? A bunt here?
It's a definite bunt situation with the pitcher up. They've got to get the runners moved up.
Let's see if they agree. Johnson with a windup. And he lays one down here. Sandoval in time for the out.
You have to be willing to do things for the team. That's what he does right there, getting a quality sac bunt down, getting a runner in scoring position, and getting praise from his teammates.
And here's Rafael Furcal. Grounded out last time. 1 out, a runner on at second base. First pitch to Furcal. And Johnson outside a bit. That'll be a ball.
Just off the black on the outside part of the plate. Couldn't quite get it.
Here's the 1-0. That ball swung on and hit. Wynn to field it. Runner on his way to third. Gets in there in time. He is safe at third.
Well, he advances the runner to third. He got it by taking that low pitch and going down with it and driving it with some solid contact.
No, he made good contact on that. It's tough not to come away with the RBI, but he gets the runner moved up.
And now we'll see how important that advancement is.
And Juan Pierre to bat. He's the league leader in stolen bases. 2 outs and a runner on third. And Pierre ready for the first pitch. And Johnson outside a bit. That'll be a ball. On the ground to first, Ishikawa, and he'll step on first to retire the side. They pick up no runs on a hit, stranding a man at third base. Still scoreless in L.A. A crisp day here at the ball yard. Temperatures might be dropping a bit later on towards the evening. And we'll get settled back in now. And Randy Wynn up. He'll start things off here, inning number 4. It's now 0-1. Watch that fastball go by.
This guy brings a great set of wheels to the plate. He can stretch that would-be single into a double or double into a triple.
And the 0-1 by Kershaw. And that's a strike. Win with the 0-2 count. And as you were saying, Steve, speed. It makes such an enormous difference in getting a runner into scoring position.
Well, it impacts the game in so many different ways. On defense, you can run ball.
Nice, shatters his bat, a line drive. And Wynn picks himself up a single.
Nice piece of hitting right there. He manages to drive that high 0-1 pitch for a base hit. Good patience, good pitch recognition.
It sure looked like the hitter decided he wasn't going to get behind 0-2. He was going to wail.
Oh, he was aggressive, no question about it. Got a pitch he could handle and took advantage.
Sandoval at the plate. 0 for 1 thus far. A runner on first, no outs. And the first pitch. First pitch, a fastball. That's in there for a strike.
Look, Gary, the way this is going so far here in the 4th, I mean, they do have 3 hits. So they've had a couple of base runners, but I think that because they're not mounting hit after hit, they may have to put some plays on to get the runners moving.
And he lays one down here. In time for the out.
Well, that's outstanding bat control right there. He catches the ball on the bat, lays the bunt down nicely.
Art of bunting has gone away in large part in this game, but not there.
Why managers love these types of role players.
And Benji Molina up. He bounced out his last time. Man on second, one away. Kershaw with the windup. First pitch is a changeup, looked at 0-1.
I have to go out of the strike zone here on the 0-1 count. He tends to be very aggressive here. See if you can't get him to chase.
Oh, and Wynn takes off. He is safe at third.
Sometimes as a pitcher, you get into a tendency of looking once, throwing to the plate, looking twice, throwing to the plate. If the runner can read you, he can get a good break. That's what he did right there.
Fastball got him, 2 down.
His pitches complement one another. They work off of each other, and he used a tremendous sequence right there. 1, 2, 3, strike out, see you later.
It's going to be Lewis, and he's second on the club in runs. 2 outs, a runner 90 feet from scoring at third. First pitch, here it comes. The 0-0 delivery, a fastball taken for a strike.
Well, he's getting the job done this year, no question about it. Such production, so consistent.
Oh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch, 1-1.
Well, you have to credit the pitcher. He's not afraid to challenge guys with that four-seam fastball up in the zone.
Here's a strike, bottom half of the zone, 1-2 now.
Now that he's established the strike zone down and in, he can elevate a pitch or go with something soft away from the hitter.
And Kershaw now with a 1-2 count. Oh, man, there's the big bender. Struck him outside, retired. They get a man to third, but can't bring him home. On now, last half of the 4th inning. And the 3-hole will be coming right up. A bit of sunshine, few clouds floating around. That's the weather-wise situation here today. And we get back to it now. And Matt Kemp up. He definitely brings a lot of attention to his at-bats. Now Kemp gets set. This is hit way up there. It'll be in the infield. That one's gloved. And it's Casey Blake in the box now. Last time up, flew out. Base is empty, 1 out. Johnson with a swung on hit. Oh, that'll move you on the mound. He just barely got out of the way. That brings up James Loney.
1 out, man on first base. It gives him a little boost to the offense, and let's see if the manager puts something on. James Loney's going to develop power. It's going to come soon. Right now, he's a contact hitter that goes gap to gap.
Flew out last time. And Loney gets in. First pitch. And that's in there. Johnson ahead, 0-1.
Oh, good life on this fastball as he just buries it down and away.
And he delivers. Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. And Loney now, he'll have to protect. And he can't pull the trigger. James Loney strikes out.
Well, that's what you want is efficiency. You always want to try to retire a hitter on 3 pitches or less. If you can get it with the strikeout, you'll take that too.
And in the batter's box, it's Martin. He's got the best average in the division. Two outs and a man on first. And here's the first one. This one swung on and driven hard. And Rowan puts that away to retire the side. No runs on a hit, and they'll strand him. We're through 4 here at Dodger Stadium. And it's Aaron Rowand at the plate. He'll get us started here in the 5th. Here's the first pitch. He watches the first pitch. That ends up in the zone. Strike 1.
Gary, they've only left a couple runners on base offensively so far through the middle part of this ball game, and they're going to have to give themselves more opportunities to see if they can't come up with that big base hit. That's just not enough offense.
That's strike 2, and Clayton Kershaw's in charge in this at bat right now.
Now's the time he goes to the slider. This guy struggles in this situation. It's a good pitch for him.
Aaron Rowan striking out. No contact made. That was not a good swing. He got him out in front, I think, Steve.
He has. You're right. He tied him up there, coming up and in on him, trying to get it in on the fist. It's a tough pitch. You have to try to speed your bat up to catch up with that one.
And we've got Ishikawa batting. He hit into a double play as last time. 1 out, nobody on. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. 1-0. Here's Kershaw's 1-0 pitch. That was a called strike of the knees. 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Over the top on that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One-two pitch coming. Swung on, missed, curveball, struck him out, 2 down. And Steve, I think the pitcher won that battle.
Well, you know what? Sometimes you change location, sometimes you change speed. His change of speed got him off balance.
And we'll see Franzen here. Lined out last time up. Base is empty and 2 down. And Martin's calling for the pitch. It's 0-1 as he swings and misses at that fastball. Kershaw with a windup. Hot shot towards the hole. Throws to first, side is retired. Not a lot of action in this half inning. Nothing on. Still scoreless in L.A. We got the bottom 3 in the lineup due up. And for those of you just coming on, it's Gary Thorne along with Steve Phillips. Great to have you with us. 2K Sports, Major League Baseball. And Andre Ethier to bat. He'll get things started. Home half, 5th inning. And Ethier ready for the first pitch.
Strike 1.
And that's in there. Johnson ahead, 0-1.
I don't think he liked that call very much, but the reality is he couldn't hit that any day of the week. That's a great pitch.
Now a swing and a shot toward second. And that'll retire Ethier.
Oh, he just makes every ground ball to the right side look routine. He scoops up another one and sends him back to the dugout.
And DeWitt's batting. He's got the 2nd most homers in the ball club. 1 out, bases empty. Now the first pitch. And he watches the low pitch from Johnson. Swung on and a grounder to first. The dive, and he's got it. And he will take it himself for the out. What an individual effort. Great diving stop, and he finds a way to get the out.
You get in trouble when you just throw the ball around the infield. If you don't have to do it, get the out the easy way.
It's Kershaw at the plate. Sacrificed his last time around. Base is empty with 2 outs. Line fair down the line in right. And it gets down. Whoa. He gave a pitch that time, allowing the opposing pitcher to get on base. You hate that. This can be a dangerous play. The head first slide into second.
Well, he goes diving in there and just gets his hands in underneath the tag. Unfortunately, he's getting up and dusting himself off without injury.
And here's Rafael Furcal. 0 for 2 thus far. 2 outs and a runner on second. First pitch to Furcal. Fastball in there for a called strike. Johnson with a windup. Swing and a shot down the left field line. And that gets down. Furcal with a hit. Great chance here for Los Angeles. And we got Pierre batting. Grounded out his last time up. Runners at first and third with 2 away. And it's Ishikawa keeping him tight. Two men on, 2 men out. The first pitch.
Strike 1.
And that's in there. Johnson ahead 0-1. He delivers. Good patience as Juan Pierre lets that one go by. For a ball. It's even.
That two-seam fastball is such an effective pitch. 1, because it gets ground ball outs, but 2, it sets up his other pitches.
Swings, hits this one in the air down the right field line. Into the corner, likely extra bases. And he scores, and there's our first run of the game, a 1-0 ball game. Los Angeles mighty happy with the way this momentum is going.
It's now he's surrendered 3 straight hits. He's got to bounce back and get this guy. He needs an out.
And here's Matt Kemp. Steve, great determination by this offense. It looks like they may take charge of this ball game late.
You know, Gary, that at-bat we just saw could prove to be the most critical at-bat in this ball game as they've now taken the lead.
Could be one of those situations that decides the ball game. Right now it looks like their offense is ready to start clicking. Down the line and right. He's there, but he lets it fall. And Furcal will score. And that makes 2 runs in. And Casey Blake, and the team's best home run hitter right now. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Johnson with a windup. Fastball is high, 1-0.
He's getting it done all season long, Gary, and a guy they're really looking to count on.
Here's a spin and a throw back to second. Gets back in time. You have 2 outs here in the inning. Only need 1 more. The last thing you want is a big 2-out hit. They're not going to chance it with this guy.
Yeah, but I don't understand this. You've already got 2 outs in the inning, and this guy isn't one of the better hitters in the game. Go at him, challenge him, show something.
It's going to be Loney now. He was a strikeout victim last time through the lineup. 2 men on and 2 men out. First pitch to him. Strike 1, and Johnson gets him swinging.
He's clearly thinking, I'm going to take that two-seam fastball and show you where it should go. Swinging for the fences, but not able to make contact.
Kicks and throws. Liner towards the hole. And another hit. They're really gunning right now. And Kemp comes in. This lineup is making the most of every opportunity in this game.
Okay, the defense needs to stop right now. They need to put up an out here. This offense just has been relentless this inning.
And it's Russell Martin. So the direction here, Steve, for this lineup, just stay in charge. Right now they are.
You know, after giving up runs like that, this is where the pitcher has to bow his neck and shut down the opponent. Damage control.
This is where you begin to wonder whether this game is going to start slipping away or not. That's going to be a base hit for Martin. Blake scores. Boy, this lineup, they are hot right now. The chances, they are productive.
They need to get an out right now. I mean, this offense just has kept the pressure on them. They need to regroup and get an out.
It's going to be Keiichi Yabu on the mound. They've decided it was time to make a change here.
But Gary, I tell you, I probably would have let this starter go a little bit longer. I mean, better safe than sorry, but why burn the bullpen this early in the game if you don't have to? Save them, keep them fresh, make them right for the end of the game.
And Andre Ethier to bat. Just one player picking up after another, Steve. This is a good offensive show. Now here's a grounder towards the hole. And Franson picks it up. Throws on to first. Side is retired. Bat's silent, but boy, did they wake up there. Big inning to break that scoreless tie. LA's out in front, 5-0. Batting. He'll grab a bat and hit here.
Well, not hard to understand this one, Gary. You're going to bring in the pinch hitter for the pitcher. Hopefully a guy who can come up with a big hit.
He'll get things started off as we go to the 6th. Watches the off-speed pitch. Ends up 0-1.
They need more offense right now, Gary. I mean, only leaving 2 runners on base. We're moving through the middle part of this game, heading into the later part of the game. I mean, they need to give themselves some opportunities to score runs. Patience at the plate. Get somebody on.
That's strike 2, and Clayton Kershaw's in charge in this at-bat right now. On the way. He got him. So far, 8 strikeouts today.
Well, good sequence of pitches right there, using location and selection to get the strikeout.
And it's Edgar Renteria at the plate. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Base is empty with 1 away. Here's Renteria's first look. Good movement on that pitch. He swings over the top of it. Strike 1.
Takes an awfully big swing at that curveball, just screwing himself right into the ground.
And the 0-1 by Kershaw. Here's a strike. Lunged for that bunt and missed it.
Tough spot for the hitter. Down 0-2. You got to protect right now.
There's a swing. Fly ball down the line and left. This one towards Pierre. He gets it in. Puts it away. Shallow left. And it's Randy Wynn in the box now. He's 1 for 1 so far. 2 outs. Base is empty. Wynn gets in. Here's the first pitch. And he takes that curveball for a strike. 0-1.
You go with the big breaking ball away. It's exactly where you want to go. Set up hard in and go soft away. Nice pitch.
Kershaw with a windup. And that's a strike. Win with the 0-2 count. Got him. And he has just been magnificent through 6. Still got outs to get, Steve, but he's in this one.
Gary, he's got his great stuff and his great location.
So they can't push across any runs. They've been shut out through the first 6. Dodgers not letting this lead go. We'll be looking to the leadoff batter later on in this inning, another AB. Bob Howry pitching. He'll be the reliever for the Giants.
I'm sure they didn't set out thinking, hey, let's pitch all our bullpen guys this early in the game. What do you think, Gary? I don't know. They need this guy to hold down the fort and see if he can't give them some innings.
And DeWitt's batting. He'll lead it off. Home half. We're in the 6th. First pitch on the way. And that's off the plate away, 1-0.
Nothing like a good, solid four-seam fastball, and this guy clearly has that as his best pitch, Gary, and it allows you to use all your secondary pitches off of it.
Here's the 1-0. Ishikawa. And that's out number 1 as he takes it to the bag. And with this pitch, it keeps you honest at the plate because you've got to be looking for it all the time.
Well, you've got to speed up the look fastball, and then it makes you vulnerable to the off-speed stuff.
That brings up Mark Loretta. He'll be the pinch hitter.
Well, with the pinch hitter entering the game right now, the game is officially over. That's the end of the line for the pitcher today.
Nobody on base, 1 away. And that's in there for a strike at the letters.
Well, this is what they need to do right now is retire leadoff man. You can't let a leadoff man keep getting on because they keep coming around to score.
Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. And that falls for a base hit.
Well, he makes it look easy as a pinch hitter. Come off the bench, swing the bat, get a base hit. But a lot of preparation goes into that at bat.
And Rafael Furcal up. We're trying again here. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Runner at first with 1 down. First pitch to Furcal. Swings and misses. The sinker, 0-1.
Well, he guessed right. It looked to me like he was on this pitch, Gary, but he swings just under it.
Howry with the delivery. And Rafael Furcal watches that one go by to even the count.
Well, when you come inside like that with movement, you've got a chance to break some bats.
Check swing there. They say he went around. They're going to appeal at third. He went. The decision from the third base umpire. Here's a fly ball to straightaway left. Now it's 2 away. And we got Pierre batting. Doubled homer run in his last at bat. Runner on first, 2 away. Here's the first pitch. Sinker drops in for a called strike.
Well, I got to try to get the third out of this inning right here. Just get it out however you can and feel like it's at least a moral victory in this game.
0-1. Howry kicks and delivers. Good patience as Juan Pierre lets that one go by for a ball. It's even. And Molina spotting the pitch. On the ground to third. Throws on to first in time to retire the side. No runs at a base hit. They leave 1 man on at first. And we're through 6 innings. Things will start getting difficult with the third man in the order lurking ahead. Corey Wade doing the pitching. The Dodgers bring him in to relieve. Sandoval settling in. He'll lead off the 7th. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate with a fastball, and it's 1-0.
That's a good pitch, throwing it out over the plate, trying to get the hitter to reach. Just couldn't get him to expand the plate.
One 0 on the way. Low for a ball, 2-0. This one fouled back.
Strike
2-1 delivery, a curve, swung on and missed, strike 2. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. This one towards Pierre. As he moves over, puts it away, short left.
They shifted the outfielders to the left. He hit it to left, and he's out.
And here's Benji Molina. 0 for 2 thus far. 1 out, bases empty. Here it comes. Pitch in the dirt, blocked by the catcher. The 1-0 now. Swung on, grounded towards the hole. And he steps on first. That's the second out. Going to be Lewis. Struck out swinging last time. 2 outs and nobody on. And the first pitch. Good pitch that time, and it's 0-1. Here's the pitch. There's a swing, line drive, center field. And that gets down. Lewis a single. And that'll bring Aaron Rowan to the plate. One for 2 in the ballgame. 2 outs and a man on first. He delivers. Swung on and popped way up high. That's caught. Side is retired. So they can't figure anything out. And through 7, they remain without a run. Dodgers not letting this lead go. It's none other than Bruce Bochy. The thoughts of the manager, one can only speculate, but at this point you got to believe he's got some words for that next practice. And Matt Kemp up. He'll be seeking his first hit of the game. Not a lot of luck so far. Now Kemp gets set. This is in the air, straight away left. One away. And it's Casey Blake at the plate. Walked in his last plate appearance. 1 out, nobody on. And that's in there. Howry ahead 0-1.
Nobody on base right now with 1 out, and that's what you need. You need outs and maybe a break from base runners for a little bit here. How about a quick inning to get back in and score some runs?
Good patience. Casey Blake letting it go. Count is even.
Had them thinking inside. They went away with the fastball, but a pitch that just ran off the plate.
Swung and a ground ball to third. And that sets down Blake. And James Loney stands in. Had an RBI single his last time to the plate. Base is empty with 2 outs. Howry with the delivery. Sinker just missed. 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Popped him up. And Renteria. That one's grabbed. Side retired. Nothing doing here in this half inning. 8th inning of baseball coming right along. And if you're just joining in, hi everybody, this is Gary Thorne along with Steve Phillips, Major League Baseball on 2K Sports. And we've got Ishikawa batting. He's going to get us started. 8th inning. The first pitch. That swung on and flied to right. And in there, base hit.
The more base runners you get, the more pressure you put on the opponent. A single here with nobody outs puts some pressure on this defense now.
And we'll see Franz in here. Ground out victim last time through. Runner on first. Here's the first pitch. Oh, what a drive. He smashed it. That's 1 down. And it's going to be Howry batting. 1 out, man on first. On the way. Takes a swing at that fastball. Can't connect. 0-1. He delivers. Line softly up the middle. And they tag him out between first and second. That's going to bring up Edgar Renteria. He flew out his last time up. Runner on first, 2 away. Here's Renteria's first look. Swing and lined up the middle. And in there, second hit for him in the ball game in his 4th plate appearance. Fantastic chance here. And here's Randy Wynn. Struck out swinging his last time up. 2 down. Runners at first and second. Swings at that fastball and misses. 0-1. The pitch. And that's a strike. Win with the 0-2 count.
Great stuff from the pitcher. Now he's ahead 0-2. He can go in so many different directions.
And Wynn was not looking for that one. Strike 3. So they still can't buy a run. They've been held scoreless through 8. And here come the Dodgers. This is the home half of the 8th. Looking ahead, 6, 7, 8. They're due up. And it's Russell Martin. He'll start things off. Bottom half, 8th inning. Howry with the delivery. Misses with a swing over the top of that one. 0-1.
Well, now that he's ahead in the count here, Gary, I think he's going to utilize that changeup to try to get a swing and a miss.
Popped way up on the infield. And he puts that one away. One down. And it's Andre Ethier now. No hits yet, but he'll get another chance right here. One out, nobody on. And Ethier ready for the first pitch. High chopper goes foul. Now here's a grounder towards the hole. 2 away. And DeWitt's batting. Trying again here. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Base is empty and 2 down. And the first pitch. A line drive towards short. He'll throw on to first, and that'll do it for this half inning. It's the kind of inning that the defense likes. 3 up, 3 down. We're through 8. The 9th is coming up. And you're looking at Joe Torre. He has to be very pleased right now riding this one out. Sandoval is up now. He'll start us out here in the last inning of regulation. And the first pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Hit in the air to left center. And the play made by Pierre. 1 away.
Just having some difficulty right now trying to make up this ground. And obviously they've got a hill still to climb. And running out of time right now. Only 2 outs remaining. So they've got to get something going and keep it going.
And it's Molina at the plate. 0 for 3 to this point. Base is empty. 1 out. And here's the first one. That's on that off-speed pitch, but can't connect. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swing, and he shatters his bat as he hits this one on the ground. Oh, Blake lays out. He's got it. And he's out at first. What an out.
Well, that's just a buzzsaw right there. That ball gets in on his hands, breaks the bat at the handle, can't do anything with it, just an easy ground ball out.
It's going to be Lewis. He singled in his last at bat. Base is empty with 2 outs. Kicks and throws. Starts him out with a fastball for a strike.
Look, Gary, 0-1 count. I'm looking for him to come right back with that fastball.
Started to go around. That pitch is in there anyway. 0-2. That misses at the shins. 1-2.
A changeup down on the zone is one of the most effective pitches if used in the right sequence. Nice pitch. The hitter just lays off.
Fastball just about had him, and it's a 2-2 count. And that misses the outside corner. It'll run it full. 3-2.
Well, they throw that four-seamer off the outside corner, getting the hitter to think outside. Let's see if they come back inside now.
3-2 on the way. Lined hard down the left field line. Rolling into the corner. That's going to be extra bases. Yeah, with 2 down, they've got a man on board.
He goes right with the pitch and slaps the ball into left field.
And if you try and pull that pitch, you're probably not even going to get the bat on it.
That's a ground ball to second base if he pulls that one.
And it's Aaron Rowland at the plate. He popped out his last time. 2 outs and a man on first. First one to Rowland. Here's the pitch. Fastball too low. 1-0. Oh, and Lewis takes off. And he's in there at second base.
That's good baseball right here. 2 outs. You're on first base. You need to get in scoring position. Stealing a bag. Nice baseball.
He's ready. Now the 2-0. That one misses. It gets away from the catcher. Oh, boy, he's on his way to third. Swung on, liner to right. And San Francisco picking up a run. So San Francisco able to continue this offense. Just kind of lean in, Steve, and slap that thing the other way on that kind of pitch.
Well, you can't pull that pitch. If you do, it's going to be a ground ball to short. You want to punch it to right field. He's one of the best at doing it.
And we've got Ishikawa batting. Well, they're making a stab at it. Trouble is they've got a big mountain to climb.
Now they're putting up a fight now, at least with that hit, but boy, they're running out of time.
What you got to do now is just string together some luck, because that's the only way you're going to get this thing back into the W column. The 1-0 now. Swings, lines this one back up the middle. And you just saw it, folks. That's going to be the last play of this game.
Well, they treated their hometown crowd to a phenomenal pitching performance in this one. A big